Hello, everybody. Sorry, right as I turned on the microphone, someone opened my door. For the record, this is an excellent time for a stream or a video premiere. Yeah, that'd be great if I wasn't at work every day normally at this time. Okay, since it's a new game, tell me how the sound is. Is the game too loud? Whoops. And of course, when I click off, the sound goes away. Wait, aren't you the DJ that I did not blow up his house? I did nothing. So far sounds good. Awesome. Oh, but it's lunchtime where you are. Okay, well that works. I haven't started the picture yet. Be patient. I'm playing with sounds. I did not. You have no proof. Okay, well, game capture will catch up. There we go. Okay, game is a little loud in my ears, so I'm going to turn my ears down. Of course, it's going to make everything turn off until I click back on. Literally a video of... I told you that was AI generated. I did nothing. I literally joined the game while you were on vacation for one day, and then I don't know when I'll be able to play on a Friday again. It's gonna be like months. So maybe next time the house will be fixed by the time I join. Okay, so let's not talk about Enshrouded anymore. We're going to talk about the altars. So I don't know if anybody caught it other than DJ. That is still really loud in my ears. Sorry. But I did play the demo for this game a few months ago. Maybe not a few months ago, maybe just a couple of months ago. And I really liked it. It's a really good... Joined the game, blew up a house. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be able to come back until that's fixed. Yeah, pretty much. It really... I didn't know, all jokes aside, that I could affect damage on the building like that. Just to put that out there. As much as I have played Enshrouded, I didn't know that that was a thing. Because Spacefish and I literally finish every single time that we're playing. We're trying to kill each other by the end of the game. And I was trying to hit him with the bomb because there's no friendly fire in the game. But you can explode beside them something and that will affect them. So that's why I was throwing bombs. So, anyway. You've seen the brief demo from Game Edge. I like Game Edge too. I had actually watched this demo when Spacefish played it a million years ago when it first came out. And then forgot about it. And that was like way before I had started streaming. And then came back to it not realizing that the game was coming out so soon and played the demo a few months ago. So, or whenever it was. A few weeks ago. I don't know. Well, let's get into the game. We're going to start a new story. Let me look real quick if... Streaming. What does this mean? Oh, yeah. So, the game has Twitch integration, so tell Spacefish that if he does play this on stream, he needs to turn on his Twitch integration. So it's kind of like with Baldur's Gate 3, you can actually like interact with the choices that are being given on the game. So that's kind of an option. I'm not worried about copyrighted content. Yeah, I'll keep that on. Okay. New story. Let's get into it. What is this? What is this? Okay, economy, action elements. I don't know what this means. Face moderate survival. There's no easy mode. So we'll stay with standard. Standard difficulty of action-based challenges. I guess I'll stay with moderate. These weren't choices in the demo, and the demo was pretty standard, so. Alright, now we will start the game. My storage is not unlimited. That sounds like a problem. We don't really know it, but we sense it. There's a sister ship to our life, which takes a totally different route. While the sun burns behind the islands. Interesting. Ooh.
How did I end up here? My whole life, all its ups and downs, led me to this place. Far from home, far from anyone I know. A journey whose route is unknown, and the destination out of sight. Was this path just a random sequence of events that I had to follow? Or was there ever another way? Now, heading for the unknown. I can't really tell. Is this the end of the road? Or is it yet another branching?
Okay. So I'm glad my graphics driver updated, because the graphics are quite a bit cleaner than the demo was. But this is starting exactly like the demo did.
Dolski here. Do you read me? Anyone? Nothing. I need to figure out what happened.
Ooh, okay. So here's where we landed. It's really pretty. So we're gonna do the tutorial mode. Use that to do the camera. It's keeping you honest. Ooh, okay. The lightning is kind of scary. We weren't discussing the incident? Okay, now I need to know what the incident was.
That's an emergency flare from my capsule. Should look out for those.
Okay, so we need to find more of those. Yeah. Okay. Hold shift to run. Yeah, I was already doing that game. Thank you.
Hello? You read me? This is Jan Dolski. I've
Selfie.
landed safely, but I think my capsule went astray.
I don't remember exactly where we're supposed to go.
Maybe the radio's broken.
Okay. Is it me or does the water look very oily? Let's just say he was in fact worried about space and deleted some things that ended up being needed after all. Oh no! That's awful. Hate that. Climbable rocks are marked with a dot. Approach them and press E to climb. Okay. Oops. I can do things. Really, I can. I don't think it looks oily, but it looks very cool. It's got that like rainbow sheen to it. Kind of the way like when you see a puddle on the road.
Oh no, it's the captain. Shit. Deceased. What the hell? Not much I can do for her now. Oh, I gotta find the others.
Well, that kind of sucks. So there's that way, there's this way. I think it was up this way that we need to go.
Crash.
See, like even the ground, like right in here,
Looks like
has
she
like
died
kind of a
inside it.
purpley, swirly sheen. 24 terabytes? Oh my god. Alright. Okay, so down in the bottom right, or bottom left, I know my left from my right, don't say anything. A stamina bar just showed up, and a radiation disc
base.
just showed up.
There it is. Dolski here. Anyone copy? If you can hear me, I've located the base. I'm gonna try and get down there.
Okay, this world just looks really cool.
Maybe they landed closer to the drop-off point.
Oh, there's a
keep moving.
parachute right there. This way, I guess. Oh, maybe that's not stamina. Maybe that's my battery for my suit. Okay, they did a really good job on the sounds and the water in this game. That's just so cool looking. Yeah, it does have the radiation symbol.
The capsules. Wait. What? No.
Existential crisis time.
They can't all be. Why? Makes no sense.
It's just us, Jan. Okay. And now my radiation's going off.
Now? Oh shit. It's rising fast. I gotta get to the base.
This way. Oof, I don't like the staticky around the edges of the screen.
Yes, the elevator. Quick.
Ooh.
Come on. Come on.
Let me in.
That was close.
Okay.
Hello?
It just told me I'm tired.
Anybody
Well,
here?
yeah, that's a perpetual state in my life, so why can't I move? Okay, there we go.
Moment I hope someone else made it. I need to find the comms room and get help.
Open base overview tab. Oh. So this is our base. Oh. I got a reach the base achievement. So these rooms, I'll be able to like move them around. I'll be able to add additional rooms. Things like that. Storage. I have 20 mush. Tasks. Is anyone home? Find the communication room. Wait, it was working as intended. You were doing something about it so you don't die. Static success. Yes. Manual. No entries in the manual yet. Okay, so I need to find communications, which is up a floor above me. Okay. Shift. W. Calls available. Establish a connection with Earth. Earth.
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Mayday! Mayday, anyone?
This is the new captain. I'm not the captain.
I'm here, but I'm not the captain. I'm just a builder. Jan Dolski, corporate ID 4672B. The captain, the whole crew is gone.
Ooh.
Hello? Can you get me out of here?
Imminent danger. Only short time remaining to survive.
What danger?
What do you mean? Remaining to what?
This is totally unhelpful.
Talk to me. What's the danger?
The planet activity rising. Days remaining. Be lethal proximity. Instructions in the logs.
Oh, no. Don't you go all fuzzy on me. Lethal proximity. Oh, useless quantum nav system. Where the hell did it send us? Lethal proximity of what?
Please, Brigadier before star approaching. This battle, we must escape. The proximity star days.
You mean a star will come and burn this planet? And I just have days to escape? Is that right?
Affirmative. Your enemy sees rising.
Sunrise. Perfect.
Great. Task
I need
completed.
to find those captain's logs.
Navigate to the manual. Oh, wow. Okay. Follow the safety protocol and move the base to a safe location. Following steps must be accounted for: refueling the base, manufacturing necessary equipment, securing food supplies. Steps will automatically be tracked on your HUD. That is a long amount of information. We'll stop switching. There we go. So Ally Corp sounds so helpful. The above information is sole property of Ally Corp and is highly confidential. We kindly remind you that any infringement of your confidentiality agreement will result in legal measures. I don't think that's going to be a problem right now. No entries. So we need to initiate the evacuation procedure. Let's see. Gather 60 metals outside. No entry there. That's the quantum computer. That's the airlock. And it's pretty early in the day. What's in storage? We did that already. Alright. Radiation levels at night are deadly. Oh, maybe I'm reading the time wrong. Exiting the base is currently not permitted. You can rest in the captain's cabin until tomorrow. So let's go down to the captain's cabin. Let's read the... Okay, that's just the manuals. It's not really a log. Look at the things just sitting around. Look at this fan. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know I could do that. I like how it fakes the sound of, like, Earth. Hello, I pressed the button. Thank you. Sunrise in 8 days. Alright. This is your energy bar. It shows how many hours you have before you get tired. Once you're tired, you're still able to work, but every task will take much longer. And then it gives me a warning about night. Okay. Okay. Open the manual. Day energy full, half. There's radiation, and then radiation at night. Database. Manufacturing necessary equipment. Okay, get to that in a minute. We gotta go gather 60 metals outside. Trying to remember. I think it was all this way. I think it was over here, actually. I think that's what this orange stuff is.
That shiny rock might be a source of metals.
Yeah. I just had to make the tutorial go away. Extract. Oh. Okay. I don't see anything else out here currently. I'm stuck. Okay. So I think that was all I need for now. Go over here and see what this is.
Hey, that looks like our ship's cargo drop.
That's a very pink suitcase.
It's filled with the crew's personal items, including my stuff.
History of the Universe by Chris and Jack. Okay. We have a book by Chris and Jack. I have a movie?
Alicorp even thought of entertainment at the base.
Okay. I got a watch and a skipping rope. Looks shiny, must touch it. Yep.
Yeah. This is one of the things they told me to take on the mission. Things that will make you feel comfortable far away from home. Objects that trigger good memories.
Okay, I think that's it for here.
Typical corporate bullshit.
Here's another piece of metal. There's another one over there. Gotta take a selfie every now and then. Let me come down here. See if there's anything to pick up. Okay, I don't see anything. So let's go in and build a workshop. I'm trying to remember where to do that. The command center over here. Here we go. Workshop. So I could put it... Can't fit it over here. Oh, it tells us how much the base actually weighs, which will cost more stuff. Let's put it over here so we don't have to build another elevator right now. Let's do it off the command center, not the cabin. Okay. So now I have workshop. Craft a scanner. Scanner. That's the Q. Work on the queued item. Work. Whoops. So everything takes time. So do I have the scanner? Hello? Here we go. Organics matter. Find an organics deposit area. Okay. So I gotta go back outside. What are we doing time-wise? Not bad. Okay. That's this way. An organics deposit can be recognized by blue smoke. This is interesting. Okay. So let's go over here to this blue smoke. And I remember we can't get up that way. We have to go through this cave if things haven't changed from the demo. Now the scanner was like really hard to like actually figure out. That's where I'm going. I'm gonna go up here and look at this because it looks interesting.
Could this be rubidium? It feels strange. I have to get closer. Make sure.
There's a way to gather this somehow. Here we go.
I need to collect a sample.
Okay, that's all we're gonna do for right now. Because we need to go find our organics.
So the useless quantum nav system isn't that useless after all. It knew where it was sending us. Except... only I survived.
Okay. Yes, touch the weird time accelerating floating substance. Very safe. Exactly. Alright. Trying to remember how this worked. Now, it took me a really long time to figure this out, and I'm still not sure I fully understand how it worked. Okay. Hold Q to select the scanner. I'm gonna do kind of with this number. Yeah. There we go. So it's looking, so like if you look top down, it's looking for this deepest point. So we were able to find that. So Q and select mining outpost. Put it here. There we go. Pylons. Yeah, I gotta go connect these back to the base. Q to select pylons, which they'll go through this way. Once I have these connected, I can actually fast travel between these two places. Oop, too far. Wow, it is very specific about the distance. Okay. Escape. So now I can fast travel. What else did it tell me about here? Okay, we already found out about all of that. I do like that the pylons tell you how much distance you have left. So many games just don't tell you. Yeah. So that worked out pretty good. So now I need to find 180 organic matter. Oh, I guess I could like fast travel. If I can remember. I think I have to be inside to fast travel to the base. Yeah, so I've connected a miner basically to mine these organics, so that we can get the number of organics that we need to move the base. I'm going back to the rupidium little deposit because I need more. I need to gather 30, and I don't know how many I picked up, but it obviously wasn't 30. And then I can fast travel back to the base from the miner that we just set up. Okay. So let's get a few more here. You're tired. Yes. Can I finish this? One tiny bit more. There we go. So I need to hurry up and get over there to the... Let's try not to die on the very first day. Trying to remember how this works. How do I... Hang on. Manual fast travel. You can fast travel to the airlock at the airlock base entrance or any outpost. So how do I fast travel? Ooh, ooh, E. E? Thank you. Base. Yay, we didn't die. Okay. So I need to report my findings or just go to bed. It is getting late. So let's go down and go to bed. I don't want to report my findings just yet. I want to deal with the organic matter that we need. Yes, it would be funny if I died on day 1. Sunrise in 7 days. Okay. Alright, let's go deal with these organics that we need to pick up. Okay. Shallow rupidium. I like how it shows kind of where I have been and that there's more continuing map. That's kind of interesting. Let's go to this outpost and let's get all the rupidium that we need. Not rupidium, organics. Provisions needed. Okay, so that task is complete. I need to go build a kitchen. Interesting. Base overview. I'm trying to remember how to build. Toggle labels. Oh, I have to do it from over here, right? Yeah. There we go. Moving and removing modules. You can change the position of your modules whenever you like. Simply hover over the module and press left mouse button and then move it to the desired spot. You can also swap the module with another one and right click to permanently remove. So note that some modules can't be removed. Okay. Hey, space fish. I take it you finally finished trying to lose weight in The Sims. Just saying hi real quickly, probably drop off. Yeah, it's probably pretty late. There's the fish. It's probably pretty late where you guys are. I need to build a kitchen. Where do I... Oh god, it's big. Okay. I could move some of these small storages. Hang on. Whoops. No. Wait. Could move these over here. And make space that way. Why is that letting me put that there? It looks like it would be in the midst of the workshop. It seems odd. Let's put it there. I'll put the kitchen here. Let's see when he finally drops the rate. Only around 10 p.m., not that late, though it feels... Why are you... Space clones not approved. Go clone yourself. Oh, God. Alright. So I made the kitchen. What else can we build? Corridors, workshop, elevator. That's 10 materials. Okay. Oh, so I need to research for the next tier. That's interesting. Wouldn't the kitchen have fit next to the common room top left? The communication room? No, because it's one extra space over. So I needed I needed 5 spaces, and there's only 4. Unless it just cuts the room off. But it makes this pick up. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna eat and sleep. Hope you have a great stream and a lovely weekend. You too, Spacefish. We'll see you on Friday for your next one. Oh, Space. If you haven't gone away. If you play this on stream, it has Twitch integration. So that'd be interesting if you can take advantage of any of that. Can you move everything over by 1? This way? Hang on. I think things have to be connected. So I can't, like, just shift things over because I have to move. They have to be connected for me to set them down. Unless I do something like... I'd have to do, like, a complete rework of how everything's laid out. I was debating whether I was going to do a YouTube or a Twitch, but yes, I'll definitely be Twitch now. Okay. Well, good. I'll see you next week then. Should be fun. Should start on the left. Yeah. If I don't know how that works there because is there a door above? Not really. Like, how is that even accessible? I don't understand. See, this isn't accessible through here, even though it's like a 2-tiered kind of situation. Let's see. If we kind of do this, it's not letting me just go 1 space. If we do that, it's not letting me pick up more than one thing. Can you even move the quantum computer? Yeah. It still wants to be connected over here. I wonder if there are going to be small-sized rooms that I can connect later. How many spaces is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Well, that kind of worked. I could put all of my elevators down this side, maybe. Fancy Tetris game. Yeah. I don't know how much space we're really going to need to work with. Now I got to remember how everything was. Let me put my elevator back somehow. Here. Nope. There. That's how I wanted it. Put that there. Let's put this back here. That back there. Command center was here. Kitchen there. I don't know that this storage is accessible. Yeah, I put it there. So I think that's kind of how I had it. And then this isn't anything that so we have to work around this. Or I could come up here, put an elevator in, and put it up there. But it just seems like it would make more sense to have it down here. Let me think. Okay, I don't want to play with it too awfully much. Let's just make it work for now. That does kind of leave this random elevator down here. I could put that up there. Move this back over here for now. I'm just super confused because I seem to remember that during the demo I had the kitchen in the top left. Yeah. So if I move that elevator, I can put it up there. But now I don't have a place to put this storage. Kind of feel like I want the elevator to just be in one place. Seems to me that that would be more efficient, I guess. Airlock, workshop, command center. I probably could build another elevator. I have enough materials, I think. Yeah. Would you put it at the top or at the bottom? Because I have 1, 2, 3 more floors that I haven't even utilized yet. And this space is kind of unusable, so it kind of makes sense to have the elevator right down here in the middle. Hey, Runny Nose. Too awfully much. What is that even supposed to mean? Top and then attach the command. And put command there. Yeah, we can do that. That kind of makes sense. Although I kind of feel like... Let's see. Airlock workshop. Airlock communication room. Command center. Like, we're gonna be in this command center not like super often. Because that's how we adjust the base. Don't know, you said it. You said it. When did I say that? Oh, too often. There needs to be some context there. Switch command and kitchen. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too, because that fills up that whole spot. And that leaves room for like various storages wherever we want to put them. Hey, Hero Dev. Thanks for lurking. Or we could just put all these storages over here now at this point. And then we have... It's a little more condensed than it was. And we still have extra floors that we have not even started using yet. I ate my birthday cake too awfully much. I feel like at some point we could put the captain's cabin up here across from the kitchen. But we can leave it there for now. I think this works. I think I'm gonna go with this for now. Thank you for all of your suggestions. Okay. Your OCD brain feels much better with this layout. Yes, yes, yes. Well, and it's much more efficient with the space. So with the elevator running all in one line, I'm not having to like go down and then move to go to the other elevator to go further down. Prepare 6 mush meals. Okay. Shift up. Kitchen. You consume 1 meal each day. Meals can be prepared in the kitchen. Well, that sounds about right. Mush. Mush. So you set the thing and then you come over here and I need to make 6. Nothing queued. Oh, okay, so I have to queue all 6. I'm a little too awfully annoyed about the wires everywhere. You had to say something about it. I was ignoring it. Okay, let's have him make these meals. Okay. Was that all 6? I'm not sure. How do I check? Whoops. Storage. I have 23 mush in inventory. Alright, maybe I counted wrong. Let's make 1 more. There we go. Start the engines in the command center, report your findings, and go to the machinery module. Okay, I forgot where that was. It is 1, 2, 3, 4 down from where I am. There. Okay, so what do I need to do here? Turn on the radiation barrier. Inactive. Protects the base. Auto load filters. Okay. Start the engines. Where do I do that? In the command center. Okay. I believe. Okay. Here's where things get interesting. I'm gonna use this with my kids. Your mother and I are too awfully annoyed with you that you should mush their brains for a while. Oh god. Alright, we're gonna test the engine. 7 days to sunrise. Oh, this map didn't exist in the demo, I don't think. I don't remember seeing that. That's kind of cool. Okay. Alright, let's see how badly this happens.
Whoa.
Turn the lever in machinery.
Come on.
Okay.
Do this to me now.
Oh.
Okay, that's sorted. Let's give it another go.
Okay, let's try again. Command center. Nope.
What?
The emergency continues. Alright. Whoops. Oh. Well, that's great.
You have got to be kidding me. Just my luck to be stuck in a junkyard.
Fun. Alright, let's call Ally Corp. We gotta report our findings anyway. Turn it off and on again. That always fixes everything. Exactly. Well, we did. And then it broke. Okay. Unknown calling. Ask for help.
Hey, you still there? I really need your help. I can't get out of here. I did everything according to the manual, but there's a malfunction I can't fix. I just don't know how.
Technically, it is plugged
There's
in.
something you need to know. I think I might have found rupidium. Oh, come on. You have to give a shit about that.
You sure about it?
No, I'm kidding. I'm sure.
Ah, there you are, you greedy bastards. Yeah, I'm sure, yeah. I mean, what else could it be?
Test it.
How?
Test the rupidium? How would I do that?
New blueprint provided. The womb.
A blueprint? The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Some sample of DNA provided.
It's ribidium, as in like ribbit, like frogs? No. It's rapidium, like fast, I guess. Promise you'll save me if I do.
Now, I'm not following your ridiculous instructions unless you promise to help me.
Okay, if any of you are wearing headphones, that just like went from my left ear into my right ear.
I guess it makes sense.
It was really weird.
Speeds up organic growth.
Okay, so now we need to build the womb. I think it's up here. Yeah, I made the command center here. Okay. The womb. Let's see, how much space does it need? It needs as much space as the kitchen needed, so let's put it here. Okay. And then we'll go down to
I
the...
have built a womb. Now, what could possibly come out of it?
A womb? What the fuck? Just what the man needed. He just needs a womb. Oops, I passed it. There we go. Let's figure out what the heck I'm supposed to do. Interact.
Here goes. DNA sample. Pydium. I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea. Oh.
I made a sheep.
Oh, of course. What else?
Okay, so now we have a sheep.
Now, you need a name. I think I'm gonna call you...
Oh, there's so
Molly.
much better names than Molly. Oh, I pet the sheep.
Hello, Molly. You don't bite, do you?
It's Dolly. Okay, now I need to start the engines again. Alright. Or report the results. That's what I need to do. Okay, back to the communication center. Okay.
Okay. I built the womb and tested the rapidium. DNA sample provided was a little surprising, but it worked, I think. I cloned a sheep. Hello? Can you hear me? I have a sheep on board. You're responsible for 2 lives now.
Go. Successful. Really outward things.
This feels weird.
Was there no simpler way to test it? Cloning a living being is a little unsettling, especially when there's no one else around.
I guess I only can say, how can it save me?
You told me to do it because it could save
Wow,
me.
Elon
Now, let's
Musk
get
is in
down
the
to it.
game too.
Is it gonna get the engines running or what?
Rapidium can save you. Check data consistency and QC module.
I like how the sheep already had a little bed area. I'm sad that we can't name the sheep. Like, there's better names than Molly. I don't have access to the QC, I guess. I don't know what the QC is.
Only
Oh, the quantum
captain
computer.
has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
Oh.
You're really freaking me out.
Why are you so picky? Just go with it. Alright, check your data consistency in the quantum computer. I think that's over here. Oh, geez. Alright. Deleting
is this?
expired data. Sounds like
Mine
steel.
records.
Mind record readable.
What's going on? Wait. I recognize this. It's my life.
Qubit level 1. Select life event. I'm being picky. How? Let's just look at this one. Carry on for her. You failed her, but what could you have done? Stayed behind in that miserable place to become bitter and dead inside? Be like Dad? The sense of guilt holds you by the throat. What if you ran away from it all? Ditched college, made a fresh start? Forgot? But wouldn't that be giving up again? No, Mom would want you to get on with your studies, get a job. You have to carry on for her. So that was when he was 23. Too late to say goodbye. That's his mom. Working abroad. You look up the letter, it's tempting. Working abroad for 2 months. You could earn enough to support yourself for the whole semester. You could ditch those lousy part-time jobs and focus on studying. It's tempting. And you could send money to Mom. She needs it for her treatment. Wait, I resemble that remark? You do. That's totally why I said that. Okay. So, this is basically my lifeline from, like, 15 to now. Project Dolly. Oh, that's funny. Let's read that real quick. You enter the spaceship with a tingling of anxiety and excitement. You're going to space. Far away from here, just like you always wanted. Far away from your problems. You'll think about them later, or maybe they'll be gone by the time you get back. The sheep was too awfully ugly looking. Nice bed though. That was a perfectly beautiful sheep. Thank you very much. A way out. Drowning sorrows. Falling apart. So this guy's held a pretty rough life. Holding on. You're wondering if she really is okay with the decision to stay. Maybe you should have said yes, but how could you? It was a crazy idea in your situation. You need to prove it to her that it was the only sensible choice. You need to get your shit together, give her a better life here, maybe find a second job. The crisis hit. So this is like, this can't be true, not now. You stare at the screen blankly. You heard about the crash on the stock exchange. You heard everyone talk about the worldwide crisis approaching. But you, laid off, how will you ever tell Lena about it? What about your plans for Christmas? Can we craft some lipstick for Dolly? It's not Dolly, it's Molly. The project is Dolly. Okay. Alright. So I think we can get out of this now.
How did they get it, and what for?
So it wants us to contact Ally Corp again. Yeah, I don't know. I hear the phone ringing.
Hey, I checked the quantum
Lipstick
computer.
for the base. Well, we have movies. What the fuck? Who is Lena? Have you been cloning a lot of the things before I got here? No. What the fuck? Mind records?
What the fuck? Mind records?
I said that already.
What the hell are you doing with that data? It's got everything. My whole life exposed.
My records need this procedure.
No. No, I want answers. Shit.
What next? This is John from India. Do you have a Luna sighting?
What do you want with it?
What does it do?
Branching? What exactly will be branching?
What is you?
That's the first clear word they've said. What?
What? You what? Is that your whole answer?
Create the altar.
Alter what?
Alter? Alter what?
I've been trying to contact you about your extended wait. Never mind about the junk. We're just gonna lean into it because we know it's gotta happen anyway. The whole game is based on this, so.
You mean as in...
Clone a duck.
Okay, wait a
A
minute.
cat
You're
and
not
a cat, and
suggesting
let's see what
I
happens.
use Rapidium to create a... someone and to alter their mind. That's not what you're saying, right? All right, how about my other options?
Apparently, I have no other options.
You jerk. I don't have other options, do I?
Okay. Initiate the branching procedure in the quantum computer. So,
What?
I don't know if at some point
What is it
we're going to be able to choose what's happening or what kind of alter it's making, but we need a mechanic, so I'm assuming it's going to give us a mechanic.
So this is what the branching is about?
Oh, Lord. Technician. %50 efficiency when doing maintenance, base maintenance. Staying behind or going away. So apparently our Jan went away. And this new Jan, whatever his name is. That sounds like the start of a new Pixar movie. He stayed. You lock the door to your room and turn the music up. You're so fed up with his constant shouting. Is this what you rejected college for? Putting up with his frustration and drunkenness? You told yourself you'd take care of Mom, but he's not making it easy. Maybe next time you should just lock the door on him? But what would Mom say? A duck, a cat, and a sheep walk into a bar. Alright, so this says alterate, which I think is funny. Alright, here we go. Like, I wonder how much time this is actually passing. Do you think he just needs to put like a hair in the machine or do it? No. DJ. Okay. That branched off this whole other life over here. So apparently we only get 2 slots at this level. Okay, Dolly, Molly, I don't know how we're supposed to feed you. We only have mush. Hopefully you like mush. Wake up your altar in the womb. Okay. How did he get clothes? I've wondered this in the demo too. The old-fashioned way is when the stork brings it. You have to go find it in the Cabbage Patch, right? Hello?
Hey there. Wow. Hello? Can you hear me?
So you got a fresh haircut too.
What is this? Where am I?
Relax, you're in a lab.
You're in a lab inside the SIBA unit. Your memories might be a bit fuzzy, but relax. You're gonna be okay. Yeah, I recognize the base, I think. Wait. You look funny. You... Ha. Oh. What was that? I wanted to laugh, but I'm like... indifferent. I think you're on some meds. What? What for? It's so you don't panic when you wake up. Why would I panic?
Less joy.
I'll explain later. Right now, let's check your mental condition, okay? Do you think you can, introduce yourself? Sure. Can you?
You first.
You first. I insist. All right. Jan Dolski, Senior Technician at Ally Corp Mining Operations. There. Did I pass? Wow. Amazing. It actually worked. What? What worked? And what the hell are you anyway? This may be hard to process, but my name is Jan Dolski too.
I like how it says his name is Jan Technician.
Of course it is. You're not bad for an imitation, but what the hell are you? Is this some kind of experiment? As if it is, nobody warned me.
Yes, it is, or it is kind of an experiment. Because all the dead crew members are outside and can't have their brains scanned in the quantum computer. That's why they sent him to scan in the quantum computer. Whoa. That was 2 of us create the first altar, but it was much later than when it actually happened, so it scared me. Yes, it is an experiment.
In a way, it is. But you're wrong about one thing. I'm not an imitation. So, what's the experiment? Well, I got stranded in this base, and, I needed someone to help me move it, as it got broken. Then, okay, this is the crazy part. I learned that there's this functionality of the quantum computer on board to, create alternate versions of a person's life. What? Replicate a person, but with different experiences. mind records. There's
No,
anyone in
they
a bad
died and
mental
they did
condition in
what
this
Steele
room,
did to
it's
his
definitely not
files,
me.
to their
The
brains.
QC's only functionality
So it wasn't a
is to
reset.
navigate these junkets. I mean, theoretically, it could do other stuff, but such bullshit? I know. It's absurd. I thought the same, but here you are, right? Right. If I understand you correctly, you're telling me you're a alternate version of me with a different mind?
Alternate version of me with a different mind. I don't remember what I chose in the demo. No, it's the other way around.
No. You're an alternate version of me. And, said we were stranded. Yes. It's just us. Like I said, there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't help me fix it soon, we're both gonna die. So, wait. Let me get this straight. This is an experiment in which I'm a different version of you, and you brought me to life to help fix a malfunction because there's no one else on board. What if there was no malfunction? Where would I be?
I'm gonna say this.
You'd still exist somewhere? Theoretically, at least? Theoretically? Wow. You bastard. I can see now what the meds are for. I can't even lash out at you, just this passiveness. What am I? Look, this is a lot, and we'll sort it out. I promise. But trust me, if we don't fix the machinery fast, we're gonna go in a very bad way, and you'll never get the chance to understand this properly. Experience your feelings without the meds. Yeah, I don't like this kind of pressure. Well, that makes two.
Well, yeah, it is a lot to process.
Fine. Show me the way. Unbelievable. What a screw up. A 3-year-old would have figured it out. Okay. In any other case, I'd say
Are we back? I'm sort of back. I don't know what happened, but all the power just went out. You hear something? Just something? Oh, you have a brief timeout. How about hitting that like and subscribe? Yes, actually, because I am very close to 100 subscribers. So if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate hitting that subscribe button. What is happening? So it does say continue. Oh god, my keyboard's even still doing the weird flashy thing when it reboots. Hang on 1 second. Alright, hang on one second. I'm gonna take a quick break since I have to wait for the game anyway. And I will be right back. I do not know the capital of Nigeria. Alright. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna switch to the game as soon as it catches up. Well, maybe. Come on, OBS, catch up. That's weird, the game capture's not picking up. I have a friend from Nigeria, so I could probably find out about the customary dance, but I don't know what the capital is. This is really weird. Let me try this. Hang on one sec. Back to the screen. Let's do this. Let's reset this. Maybe. Still not picking up, and it's also not continuing. Yeah. Oop, the game just crashed. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. Yeah, the game sounds were working, but it was on a loading screen that was never progressing. The string problem started with Molly came in. Alright, we're gonna try this again. Valheim, no. If I did anything, I would switch to Baldur's Gate 3, but no. I have no idea why the power went out. I know they're expecting some storms a little bit later, but it's not even windy right now. My lights went off. Hang on. Gotta have my lights back up. Or Ranch Sim. I still have not played any Ranch Sim, and I own the game. Okay, we're back. Okay. There we go. Let's see if it actually See if we can... Should I do continue and try and let it do it again? Or should I load game? I think if I load game, it's gonna try to reload where I went to sleep. We should do a stream of Ranch Sim. I have so many games going right now, I don't know when I would fit it in. Maybe when I finish Baldur's Gate. I'm gonna try and continue and see if it actually picks up. Because it never went... There we go. Okay. So it sent me to bed, because I don't think... Have I seen Core Keeper? I have seen Core Keeper, but it's not really something I would normally play. So it looks like we're back. But we're back before we ran out and got organic matter. So we haven't created our altar and done all that. So we need to go back outside. I don't know. Let's check if our womb is intact. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's where we are. We're gonna have to completely redo our map again, or base again. Is the sheep still alive? Nope, the sheep is not alive. I don't have the womb yet. I haven't moved my base. I haven't built the kitchen. I haven't gone out and scanned for organics. Yeah. Yeah. That sucks. Alright. Well, let's go do the things. Not there. Here. At least we can fast travel and go do what we need to do. Maybe the dead crew brains haven't deleted yet. Alright. Back to the base. Alright. That's one change that I'm glad they did make from the demo, because in the demo you could only fast travel to the airlock. So this is helpful. Go to the machinery module and I gotta make the kitchen. So, alright. Yes, okay, thank you. Now we gotta figure out how we did this. I know I made another elevator, but I think I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna put the kitchen up here. I think we put the command center there. That doesn't work. Here and here. We could go ahead and move the quantum computer up one. And move everything up one. Whoops. How's that for everybody's OCD? Can I craft a trip hazard sign? Wires all over the floor might come back to bite you on the molly. Yeah. How's that? I think this is probably actually better than what we did before. We can move this storage up. Can't move it all the way up there, but we can do this. Okay. So we'll go with that. What else did we need to do? We need to go prepare our mush meals. Not very central. Yeah, it's not central now, but we'll expand later. 6. So let's blow through this. Okay. Go to the machinery module. Here. We need to turn on the radiation barrier. And then what's next? I wish, since it's 2-story, I do wish that there were entry levels at the top as well as at the bottom. Start the engines in the command center. Ta-da! Yeah. So now we gotta do the whole test engine, turn it off. Test engine, turn it off.
Whoa. What just happened? Come on. Do this to me now.
Then we have to create another sheep.
Let's give it another go.
And then we have to create another Jan. Command center. Test engine.
What?
Yeah. Okay.
You got to be kidding me.
So let's call Ally Corp.
Just my luck to be stuck in a junkyard.
Can we name her Jolly? Marking previous choices. Since The Altars is a survival game, it's completely normal that you will replay some scenes more than once. Well, I'm not doing it on purpose. If after loading the game you will start a dialogue that you have already encountered, we will mark your previous dialogue choices. That's interesting. I like that. That's really good how they did that. So we did both of these things, but I did ask for help first.
Hey, you still there? I really need your help. I can't get out of here. I did everything according to the manual, but there's a malfunction I can't fix. I just don't know how. Okay, there's something you need to know.
Good. There's a way to skip. I'm gonna skip. No, I'm kidding.
I'm fucking with you. Now, I can't...
How?
Test the rupidium?
Promise you'll save me if we do.
Now, I'm not...
If you don't want me to skip, let me know, but I'm pretty much just trying to get back to where we were.
I guess it makes sense.
Build the womb module. I need to go up for that.
Organic growth.
Okay, so here is where I need to build the womb module. You go there. Womb. Here. Let's put that there. No, that won't work either. What? It's letting me put it there, but it's like not attached to anything. Let's put it over here for now. Workshop. Don't do the voice acting, just be yourself. It's a little too awfully scary. Wow. Yeah, believe me, I'm not doing any voice acting whatsoever. Okay, let's leave it that for now.
Okay. So
let's go down to the womb.
Built a womb. Now,
He
What could
says
possibly come out of
womb
it?
weird. Let's get Molly
goes.
back.
Sample. Pydium. I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea. Oh. Oh, of course. What else?
Ronnie, whatever you're on, you need to start sharing.
Oh. You need a name. I think I'm gonna call you Molly.
Let's pet the sheep again, because we did that before.
Hello, Molly.
Now I'm tired.
Bite, do you?
Alright, let's actually, since we're tired, go sleep. Save the game at this point. And then we'll move on to the next day. It's your birthday. Okay, well, happy birthday. Okay. You're on Jim Beam. Okay, that's doable. I need to report the results. Okay.
Okay. I built the womb and tested the rapidium. The DNA sample provided was a little surprising, but it worked, I think. I cloned a sheep. Hello?
Go. Successful.
Ugh, I hate that. How can it save me?
You told me to do it because it could. Is it gonna get the engine?
Rapidium fixate.
Alright, I don't have
Only
access.
the captain has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
Now you're really free.
Okay. Let's go. So here's where the quantum computer decides to scan our brain. Well, if it's really your birthday, happy birthday, and welcome
What
to
is
the
this?
50 years.
Mine records.
It's all downhill from here. Alright, we're gonna skip this because we saw it all before. I like how it's confirming my skip. Alright, hang on. Get that to refresh. There we go. Close. Okay.
How did they get it? And
Back
What
down
for?
to the command of the communication room. All downhill, yep.
hey, I checked the quantum computer. What do you want with it?
Initiate branching procedure.
And they gain speed as you get further into the 50 years? Yeah. I'm right there with you. I understand. What does it do?
Branching?
Branching, blah blah. What?
What?
Your whole answer. After what?
Alter.
Alter what? Excuse me,
Alter
not
what?
after what. At your age, they're closing in on Mach 1. Wow. I would say mine are
life-
going that fast.
Okay. You mean as in?
I feel like
Okay, wait a minute. You're
now
not
that the
suggesting
kids are
I
older, that it
use
has slowed
rapidium
down a little
to
bit.
Create a. Some
Thanks,
way
Heradev. Hopefully your
alter
earring goes
their
well.
Mind. That's not what you're saying, right? All right.
Okay. Initiate the branching procedure in the quantum computer. Alright, we're back to creating our clone.
What? What is it
We're gonna
doing?
skip that. Escape that. Okay. Is there no choice? Wait. Tasks. There's an optional task here. Wow, you finally feel less old. I'm not even 30. Yeah, so DJ, so I told you I was old, like back in the day, and I think for the most part, everybody in this chat, except for maybe like Amanda Amazing, we're all in our 50s. I'm gonna check on this other option since we have the option to do something different. I didn't see that the last time. Let's see, down. Communication room. Can you clone a Jim Beam machine instead of a sheep? That'd be nice. I think I'm gonna be buffering again here in a second.
So, we need to talk about the branching procedure.
Just turned 38 last Saturday, yep. Let's see, what should I choose here? Has it been done before?
Has it ever been done before?
Yeah, I think that does make DJ the youngest.
To make an altered version of myself. Bring it to life. Are you experimenting on me?
I don't like it.
The hell I could unleash. I'm not sure if staying alive a few more days is really worth it.
Is it safe?
What if those people I create, what if... I mean... is it safe?
DJ, I think that says something about the other young people that you're hanging out with. If you say so.
Well, if you say so.
Okay, well, at least he showed some regret or whatever. Initiate the branching procedure. Alright, so we need to pick this and alterate. Alright, we'll skip this. I have turned it on and off again. And I think we're almost to the point... Oh god. Waiting for the wake-up procedure. We're almost to the point where we were when everything crashed. Hello. Wake up. Wakey wakey. Let's skip through... Oh, that was weird. Alright, let's choose all of the same things we chose before.
Yeah. Wait.
I'm really glad it gives us that option. It makes skipping a whole lot more easy to do.
You first. I insist. What? Of course. In a way, it is. But so, what then? Oh, to what? Replicate. I know. Here you.
Nope, the other way around.
And, like I said, there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't help me fix it soon, we're both. So,
what do you sound like when you brush your teeth? Don't leave us hanging.
This is an experiment in which I'm a different.
You go, why? There aren't any. Oh.
You robbed me. What if?
You'd still exist somewhere. Yep. He didn't like that answer, but we're going with it.
Look,
alright.
But trust me, experience. Well. Unbelievable.
we're gonna skip this
What?
and hope that the computer doesn't crash. The new altar is ready. Alt? The technician is born. It's interesting. Okay. Jan the technician is in the kitchen. I still have a full day on the day that we're on. So I actually kind of think I want to go outside and get more stuff before we go talk to Jan technician. Nope, we need to go up this way. Airlock. So let's fast travel to the outpost. And get some more materials or organics. Okay, and then we're gonna run around over here. And explore some off the map over this way. Okay. There's something to collect over there, but I'll get it on my way back. I know there's a way up here to get some things. Oh. Okay. I like that there's just these little pieces laying around too. That wasn't in the demo. Okay. Okay, let's crawl back on this way. Yeah. I don't have Valheim, but I also have entirely too many games going at the moment. What's up this way? Let's see. There's no way up there. Yeah, if I can get my Baldur's Gate 3 honor run done, which I'm still very early in Act 1. Worst 50th ever, sorry. Well, you got Jessica playing it, so you should be good. Oh, there's more stuff over here. A multi-tool. Everybody always wants a multi-tool.
Jeez, I packed a lot of stuff.
Is this all your stuff, dude? There's just a weird visual glitch on the ground right there. Apropos, I need to watch the VODs of the stream you missed for BG3. Yes, you do. I don't remember which one you missed. I've done one every Saturday since that first one. We have floating materials here. That's kind of interesting. And nothing I have planned has gone according to plan. You've missed 2, maybe? Yeah, maybe. There's more medals. Alright. So I think we picked up... I don't think I can run around over this parachute. Okay. So I think we picked up a bunch of medals to get us going. We parachute up there too. It's kind of funny. So let's spend the rest of the time for the day actually back over here. I want to go back over there and get more of the... Where is it? Which way? This way? Yeah. More of the weird stuff, the Rapidium. Since I know that there's a node here. I don't want to move the base and then not know where to find anything. Okay. Okay, that deposit's now empty. I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah. So yeah, right now I'm playing literally a game for each day of the week, and then several on Saturday at this point. Incoming radiation. Get back to the base. And then next week, I think, is the week that we're supposed to start our Enshrouded multiplayer. Okay, so now I need to go start the engines in the command center. Okay. Start a journey, ready to launch, base mass, cost 168. So we have 30 raw food, mush, cooked meals. Yeah, I think that's next Saturday, I think. What's the date today? The 13th. I can't add in my head right now. Do you want to automatically collect structures before starting your journey? Yes, I do. That's very thankful that's a thing. Okay. Altar's in a bad mood. Something. That's so cool. That's really cool. No current tasks. Let's go talk to Jan, a technician. Okay. Press tab and navigate to the altars tab. Altars? Altars tab allows you to check the mental and physical state of your altars. The event log on the left provides insights into recent events. No radiation. He ate adequately today. No injuries. I'm pissed at I'm pissed at Yin. He's really irritating. Okay. Let's go see if we can talk to Yan in the kitchen. Talk to the altar. F. Hello.
Hey there. I said, don't come near me.
I understand you're angry, but I need your help.
I get it. You're angry. I would be too.
Drinking water
But
will
I could really use your
instantly help you win the
You know,
game.
if we manage to get the comms room running properly, we'd probably be able to get out of here faster. Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel. I don't give a damn about your comms room. We're moving, aren't we? Now get out of my face, creep.
You'd do the same.
You're pissed off at me now, but deep down, we both know you do the same thing. Really? You said it yourself. We might look alike, but we're different. Like oil and water, if you ask me, and they don't mix well.
I'm not. This will totally piss him off, I think. Maybe, but we're in this together.
Maybe. But you won't last long without me, just as I couldn't make it without you. In a situation like this, hiding in a trench is just plain stupid. I'll tell you what's stupid. Listening to someone who created you because he needs a fucking tool. Why don't you get yourself a repair kit and fix your own shit? I'm done doing your dirty work.
Okay. Figure out how to get along. Repairing modules. Modules deteriorate over time, which makes them prone to failures. To repair the communication room, you'll need a repair kit. Craft one in the workshop. Okay. Radio silence. Can I? Repair kit. Okay. Repair. I don't know if I want to try to repair it without Technician Jan. I thought this was a video when the notey popped up. Oh, Raptor was playing it. Yeah, I was trying to avoid all of the other streamers that were playing this while I was at work because I couldn't take the whole day off. I had a meeting this morning. Let's see. Maybe if I look at the quantum computer, it might give us some insight on how to relate to this guy, I guess. So he stood up to his dad or stepdad. He's still hanging out with his mom. Jesus. So you decided not to go into mining like your dad. The mom died again, or still. He starts learning how to be a technician. This is this a short or long demo? It's not the demo, it's the game. It released today, which is why I've been avoiding all of the other streamers that have been playing it. Because up to this point was the demo. Like, all of that was all in the demo. There's one more little piece that I'm trying to remember how to trigger it. Oh, that's right. So he was involved. So he gets really close with his boss. His boss is kind of the father figure that he never really had growing up. And then he finds out that his father figure's business is not actually on the up and up. And so he actually has to turn his boss in here. So yeah. So then let's see. So now the bad guys or the criminals are approaching him to do the same thing that his boss was doing. And he's saying no. He's standing up. Oh, come on. Can I get out of this, please? Hello? Hello? Why are you being weird? Okay. There we go. I wish he had a female version, but that would cost a lot for a whole other actress. Well, not only that, but it's all of this art. It's all of the art within the memories. It's all of the art and everything for the people walking around. Yeah, it would be a lot. So yeah, he's having some problems as well. So neither one of them have had a great life. And they both end up in Project Dolly. So, let's see. That's storage. Where did I put the communication room? I can't remember. Here. Let's see if we can repair this. Nope. Calls available. Laura, with your knowledge of games, maybe do a tape and send it to the game devs. Kristen, does this dude's voice? No. I don't do the computer voice either, no. I'm actually... Oh, and now I can actually see a person.
Hello?
Mr. Dolski?
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
Are you okay?
Far from okay.
Are you serious? I just had a choice to either die in pain or duplicate and edit myself. I'm far from okay.
I don't do the witch voice either.
Called branching. The duplicating and editing thing. I need to know if you pulled it off.
Really? And I need to know who I'm talking to. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, Lucas Pena, Space Traffic Control, Orbital Substation L7. Now, the branching. Did you do it?
How can you be so calm about it?
How can you be so calm about it?
We do a lot of crisis management here at STC. We need cool heads. But you reported finding Rapidium. That's exciting, actually.
So there's a couple of options here. Give me someone higher up. What went wrong with the landing and what are the mind records? Kind of want to know what the mind records are.
What about the mind records? What is all that personal data doing in the base computer?
Oh, that's, the corporation needs to ensure the safety of the mission and, basically everyone. It's confidential, of course. And it kind of saved your life.
Now that Laura's in chat, I'm afraid of spoilers. No, I'm just kidding. Especially since you've been watching Raptor play it. So both Raptor was playing it, Cryptic Fox was playing it. I know a couple of other streamers were playing it on Twitch. So yeah, I've been trying to avoid it all day. What went wrong with the landing?
What the hell happened out there? What went wrong with the landing?
To be honest, I don't know. I'm still analyzing telemetry data from your flight, but it seems something went very wrong.
No kidding.
Yeah. We know there was a major system malfunction, but the reasons are unclear. It's too early to tell. We need more data.
So I hypothesized at the end of the demo that they crashed us on purpose, that they wanted this experiment to happen. You only saw Raptor, but yeah, you'll show restraint. I appreciate that. I know you'll definitely find me answers if I start asking questions, but I'm gonna try very hard not to. Same here, since you said we were gonna stream it. I appreciate that. Why did everyone die?
Do you know what killed the rest of the crew?
Looks like an oxygen leak in the landing pods. No idea why, though.
Then how come I survived?
You tell me?
You know, you're not very informative.
No, you're not.
I don't like confusing assumptions with information, Mr. Dolski. Conclusive evidence is more my thing.
Yeah, I think I'll dip once the demo ends. You don't want to spoil it yourself. So you're going to play it too. I don't know if you've looked at the Steam sales page for the game, but you can buy a deluxe edition that will automatically give you the first DLC when it comes out, and they do have a DLC planned. I don't know what that entails, but they do have one planned. So just so you know. You already bought the game? Awesome. I'm just gonna go through all these options.
I want to talk to someone higher up. Do you have a boss?
Yeah, Lucas is a jerk. The whole corporation is a jerk.
I might sound young, Mr. Dolski, but I'm not here by accident.
No offense, man. I just need to know this stunt was authorized by someone.
Look, I'm on my own here at the station. But I contacted my boss, and we're good. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah. So you're getting me out of here?
So, you're getting me out of here, right? You know how to do it. Safely.
Sure. First thing I'll need you to do is to transport the base to a safe and accessible destination. I'll dispatch the coordinates to you. Second thing, do you think I could see this altar of yours?
I don't think it was the same voice as earlier. I think we talked about that during the demo. There's definitely something fishy. And like I said, I think this whole thing was on purpose so that they could test the rupidium. How do you know you're not talking to him?
How do you know you're not talking to him right now?
You're
It's amazing
joking,
how
right?
Kristen can change characters so awfully flawlessly. Oh, goodness. Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah, nice try, but I'd know the difference. The immunosuppressant meds, he wouldn't be in a disposition to mess around. How bad is he feeling?
He's pissed off at me. Won't cooperate.
Then we have a problem. You won't manage without his help. The base needs more hands on deck. There should be a way to gain his trust. Show him you care, maybe?
I told him I wouldn't survive without him.
Yeah, that's just words. Maybe you should share something.
What? Why?
I don't know. Just a thought. My grandma used to say, sharing is caring.
Yay. Let me think. What can I share with him? My playlist?
Yeah, true. Wait, suppose it's not about what you can share with him, but what you already do.
Memories.
Of course. Memories. I wonder if he remembers things the same way I do.
That explains how DJ's house got
Mind
exploded.
See? You were so spooked by them, they could be a source of information.
Fine. I'll check them out to see what happens.
I'll get back to you as soon as you reach your destination. Don't worry, you're in good hands. L7 out.
Okay. To be fair, despite watching hours, I don't understand much about the mechanics or the lore. The last video for 2 hours had no streamer dialogue over it, just game sounds. Oh, interesting. So they had audio issues. At least they didn't lose power in the midst of streaming like I did and had to replay a whole day. The person made choices or actions. Lucas's grandma was called Karen. Yeah, we need a punch Lucas button. I agree. Okay. Is this a Korean drama or Japanese? I think it's more of a Korean drama. Ask the altar about the memories you share. Okay, let's go talk to him. See if we can manage to not piss him off this time. Here we go again. I've been thinking about what you said.
I've been thinking about what you said.
We have more in common than you think.
We have more in common than you think. Yeah. Like what?
I think it was a purposeful choice to have no dialogue over the playing. So yeah, when I first started streaming, I did no commentary, so maybe it was that. But I enjoy talking to you guys. So, but we stuck that with you. We're still watching Kristen. You're awfully awesome too. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, Runny Nose. You definitely keep chat going for sure. Parents growing up. I'm gonna say growing up.
Growing up, for one thing. Plenty of embarrassing memories there.
Look at his face.
Oh, yeah. That's one word for it. Hey, did you have a crush on the Spanish teacher, too?
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. Don't even remind me. We were dumb kids then.
Aw, thanks, Steele.
What matters is what happened later.
Games like this that are kind of slow and you have a lot of dialogue and like Baldur's Gate 3 and stuff like that, it helps actually to live stream it because you're talking to chat as well as playing the game. And so if I tried to do this as a video, I don't think it would work too well. But yeah, Raptor does usually talk a lot, so it's weird that he wasn't talking. I'm gonna say you stood up to Dad.
Maybe standing up to Dad changed you. It's something I never did. Oh, really? And what did you do? Just stand and watch him take it out on Mom? I thought about stepping in. I was always a heartbeat away from doing it, but when it came down to it, I'd just freeze. Guess I was afraid of making things worse. Yeah, I remember the feeling. But then I reached a breaking point. Looks like you didn't hang around long enough to reach yours.
I didn't believe it could change anything.
I didn't believe staying behind could change anything. Did it?
Yeah,
You
Spanish
tell
teacher.
me. Dad left, and that was big, but I was hoping... I don't know what I was hoping for. More. I think it was too late for Mom to start her new life. She used to force a smile for me. But she didn't die a happy woman. Wait, is she maybe still around here? No. I wish she was. She always knew what to do and how to cheer you up. Hey, when you were down or Dad had just stormed out of the house, slamming the door behind him and leaving you crying in your room, would she ask me to help her make pierogi? Her famous pierogi. Oh my God,
Now I
could
want
really pig
pierogi.
out on those. And making them together was fun. Fun. Yeah, wow, why don't we go for it? Why don't we try and make Mom's famous pierogi? No way we'd find the ingredients here.
Well, I mean, mush. You can put mush in the pasta, or the coolant and oil. No, beer and synthetic starch, grease and fungicide. Why would you, why are these even options? Beer and synthetic starch, sure.
They have to be right. Beer and synthetic starch should work. Yeah.
Yeah, pierogi
Hilarious.
sounds good right now.
I
Some
can pull it
pierogies
off.
and kielbasa.
You'll see.
Oof.
But there's one condition.
It's mashed
You're eating
potatoes stuffed into pasta.
You die, I
It's
die.
delicious.
Why not? Won't change much, I guess.
So the Chinese have dumplings, and the Eastern Europeans have pierogies, and it's usually like mashed potatoes and onion and maybe some cheddar cheese or things like that. And you take all of that mixture and you stuff it into the dough, and you seal it up. It's so good. I remember when I was not 50 and all the chat was awfully awful to me. Now I have Jim. Why? I just want gumbo. What is wrong with you? I'll look that up. There's you can get, at the grocery store, you can get frozen pierogies. And they're really easy to just throw on a sheet pan in the oven, or you can do it where you can boil them. Either way. Okay, so I need to make 2. Oh, I guess 1. Don't steal. I looked it up on the Google machine. It was an STD. It is not. Oh my God. Okay. Eat pierogi with the altar. Why is this there? All right. I want to look. I don't understand this down in the corner thing. T. He's gone down to the womb for some reason. Should I go find him down in the womb, or should I'll just do the interaction here. Aw,
Here you are.
so nice.
Famous Dolski pierogi with an interstellar twist. What do you think?
Alright, DJ, thanks for coming by.
Now I know how Mom must have
Yeah, this is the last
that day
little
she
bit
had a
of
terrible flu.
what was
I
available in the
decided to cheer
demo.
her up and make pierogi for her. Right. Yeah. I put a ton of salt into the filling. And I overcooked them into a shapeless pulp. They were inedible. But you remember what she did? Uh-huh. She ate them all and never said a word. No, she said they were delicious. Yeah, you're right. So, they're delicious, man. Shut the fuck up.
Core memory created. Awesome. So I think at this point, so now this is literally where the demo ended. I think at this point, that a lot of our choices, as we all individually play the game, are going to affect how the game is played. Kind of the way Baldur's Gate 3 works. So hopefully it won't be too many spoilers if any of you decide that you also want to play the game at some point. But let's talk to Technician Guy. So. Are we cool?
Are we cool now? Cool. Do you mean did I come to terms with waking up as tech support for my doppelganger?
End of demo notice, yes.
You might have to give me something stronger than dehydrated dumplings to wrap my head around that.
They weren't that bad. It's hard for me too. They weren't that bad.
Now you're being mean. I went through a lot of trouble to make those, and they weren't that bad. You made an effort. I'll give you that. But see, that makes it even worse. It would be easier to hit you, but eating those fucking pierogi with you, I actually enjoyed it.
So did I.
So did I. Sharing these memories with you, knowing you understand me, that was kind of comforting.
Yeah, after the conversation, I'll show
Very
you
much
the way we made
What?
some changes.
No. Okay.
We completely
just
like
kidding.
reorganized everything.
I know what you mean. I'm just not the sentimental type. Who's being sentimental? All I said was... All right. Just tell me what the plan is.
Oh, should we trust the corporation? Or we need to handle this our way? I really don't trust the Oh, stop it. I really don't trust the corporation at all. But they're probably the only way we're getting out of here. But I think this new guy, would understand this better. So we're gonna handle this our way.
The corporation is supposedly on top of this, but I know better than to put my life in the hands of pen pushers. Oh, I hear
Not
ya.
Lucas.
You never know with those.
We need a punch Lucas
numbskulls.
button.
Right. So, until the rescue ship arrives, we'd better watch our own asses. Do they know about me?
They told me to create you. Yeah, they told me to create you.
They were the ones who told me to create you. Bastards. Tell me you know what to do.
I don't. We'll improvise.
All I know is we need to get to a safe place.
I know, that's a
Then
very
we'll
distinct decision
improvise.
super early.
Well, there's one thing you should know. This base is a resource-consuming, maintenance-heavy sucker to operate.
Thank you for the punch Lucas button.
That's not gonna be enough. I'll be blunt with you. If you want to survive, you're gonna need more people. People? What people? The Rapidium's there. Use it. Make more versions of me.
Versions of us, you mean?
Versions of us both, you mean? Huh. That almost sounded like we're planning kids. You need to work on your cooking skills, though.
Oh, wow. I was hoping I could avoid it.
I was hoping I could avoid going through all that again. It was quite a struggle with you. Struggle. One day you'll look back and realize I was the easy one. Mark my words.
Okay. We have an unknown caller. Command center, communications room. All right. I'm glad we don't have to talk to Lucas. Now, let's see if Lena is as much of an asshole as Lucas.
Hello? Jan? Can you hear me?
Lena? Wait. Lena, is that you? What are you... How did you find me?
They let me know. Agatha, my boss, came to see me.
Oh wait, is Lena
Said you
the...
could use some support. Are you all right? I heard about your crew.
Yeah. Everyone's dead. But I'm fine, somehow. It's a lot to handle.
Yeah, I know.
I think it is the X.
Is it true you found Rapidium?
So that's why you're calling.
Oh. So that's why they got you to call.
I know you think everyone in the company is an underhanded asshole, but honestly, I don't care why they approached me. I wanted to call. What the hell happened out there? How did you survive?
Did they tell you anything more?
So, your boss, did she say...
Yeah, I thought it was the ex-wife or
About the accident?
girlfriend or whatever.
No. Just that you're all alone out there and could use someone close to talk to.
Really?
Well, he's
How
not
did you
really
make
alone
it?
at this point. Something mysterious happened.
I'm not sure. Something strange. Everyone died in their landing pods, except for me. I don't know why. It's really weird.
Oh my. That does sound
Oh yeah,
so
it is
unbelievable.
completely fishy.
Even more unbelievable to hear from you, out of the blue.
I know. It's awkward for me too. We haven't spoken in a while and suddenly this. I just hope... What's the plan for getting you out of there?
There's a guy called Lucas Pena. He's handling it, apparently.
Someone from STC.
You know your way around.
It's been a couple of years. Look, is there maybe anyone from outside the company you'd like me to get in touch with? I mean, to let them know?
Well, he doesn't really have anybody else. How did she just know? How did she know they were just saying the corp was evil? It's just shit bugged. Probably. It is definitely fishy. Like I said, yeah. There's no one. I'm fine, don't need help. There's no one.
No. There's no one.
I didn't mean to get personal. You know what? Why don't I ask STC to keep me in the loop? And to keep an open channel for me? If you want that, of course.
Yeah, I'm not saying that because I don't trust her at this point. If that's what you want.
Sure. If that's what you want.
I really don't think this is about me.
I don't trust her one bit.
Talk soon, then.
Yeah, she's fishing if he's dating or not. Which he's there
Bye.
because of her. He got the job at the Ally Corp or whatever because of her.
Are we supposed to stop here?
I think
No.
we're out of stuff probably.
It's way too early. Don't tell me something's wrong with the base again. Not on my watch. Systems are working fine. Something outside then? Yeah. Well, don't jump into your suit already. Well, I'm kinda starting to like the inside of our base. All right, I'll take a look around.
Act 1. Okay. So I think this is actually a good place to start. Or to start. It's a good place to stop. I'm definitely coming back to this game. I think I might push Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow and play this instead tomorrow morning. Or no, I'll play Baldur's Gate 3 in the morning, and then in the afternoon when more of you guys are awake.
We talk.
Sure. I'll go to the kitchen in a minute. So when more of you guys are awake, I'll stream this. Maybe he is Lena. He was just talking to himself. Maybe he is Lena, right? It's morning, it's day 6. I don't know if we need to save. Is there a way to tell like where we are? Yeah, so it just saved. Secure save? F, secure save. Okay. So this has a functionality that it only holds a certain number of saves, and once it hits that number of saves, it starts deleting the old ones. So, who sleeps, right? I know, who sleeps? So I just heard from Jessica, from Jessica Wanders Gaming, that we will be playing Rap House Sim tonight. So in about 3 hours-ish, we will be joining up to play that with Heradev and Crazy Chewy. So I'm going to go get some dinner and run that errand that I skipped because I was running late from leaving work to get to stream this. Fell back asleep after, but this is one of those games I think you would fall asleep pretty quickly if it's too early in the morning. So we will make sure to bring you guys back for the rest of Act 1 on that knife edge of a story. Yes! You heard, yeah. Heradev was summoned. Yeah, I just saw a message from Jessica that we didn't hear back from your friend about Rap House Sim, so we can play, or I can join you guys tonight. You have room for me. So we will see you guys in the next one. Make sure to click that like button if you haven't hit it already, and make sure that if you want to see more of the Alters content or any of the other games that I play, that you click that subscribe button and the bell icon set to all, and we will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.